Do you have pain on the outside of the elbow? Does it hurt with lifting up the wrist? Does it hurt lifting up that middle finger against the resistance? Does massaging the outside forearm muscle hurt like a... Hi, my name is Liz, physiotherapist from My Physio to Go. Thanks for tuning in to our channel. We are here to help you manage and prevent injuries and conditions for yourself at home. Please comment below if you have a topic you would like to learn about, and we will try our best to cover it in our following videos. This one goes to Mama Mia L. Thank you for your comment and request for this topic today. If you just tried those 3 tests prior to my intro and they all reproduced your elbow pain, it is very likely that you have tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis. Many cases of tennis elbow can resolve itself since it is a self-limiting condition, so if you are able to stop doing whatever task that is causing the pain, that would be the best treatment and solution to your problem. Unfortunately, not everyone is able to just stop, so if you are one of those people getting tennis elbow from typing, mousing, or repetitive lifting from home or job demands, listen on to see what you can do for yourself to manage it. There are 5 main things you can do to manage this condition: modifying your environment, stretching, strengthening, self-massage, and bracing. If you're using the computer, make sure your wrist position is neutral. Use a wrist support for your keyboard and mouse if your wrist sits in an extended position when you're typing or mousing. If you're overloading this muscle because you are lifting too much, explore different options on how you can decrease the load on the muscle. Things like using both hands to lift, alternate the use of hands, and find ways to lighten the load that you're lifting. The main thing is you need to decrease the frequency, intensity, or duration of the aggravating task to allow the muscle to rest. There are a few ways to stretch this muscle. Bring the affected arm out in front of you and bend the wrist down and twist it outward. Feel a stretch at the top of the forearm. Another way to do it is sitting and bending the wrist so that you can rest the top of the wrist on the chair or floor beside you. Turn the elbow so the crook of the elbow faces outward. Hold 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times. With an overuse injury, it is important to strengthen the injured area to prevent future injury. Grab a light weight or a water bottle, about 1 to 2 pounds, and hold it over the edge of a table. Extend the wrist and lift the weight up, then return back down. Repeat 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 sets. The next progression to this exercise after you find it becomes easy is to hold the weight with the wrist in the extended position, then take about 5 seconds to lower the weight. Use the opposite hand to help extend the wrist again and repeat the slow lowering. Do 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 sets. Make sure that there is minimal to no pain when doing these strengthening exercises. The wrist extensors are at the outside of the forearm. Find the bony point at the outside of your elbow, the lateral epicondyle. Now move downward a couple inches from that bone and you are on your wrist extensor muscles. Push into the muscles and often you will feel that they are sore, tight, and achy. Massage up and down this muscle group for about 5 minutes. If you must continue work with this injury, it is often helpful to use a tennis elbow brace to decrease the stress on the muscle and tendon. There are different types of braces, but I often recommend ones with little gel pads similar to this so that focused pressure can be placed on the affected muscle belly to prevent further stress on the muscle and tendon. There are other types of braces out on the market, and people have told me they help as well. The most important is that the brace is effective and comfortable for you. The goal of bracing is to temporarily decrease stress on the area while you're using the other methods to heal the injured area. This should not be a permanent fix to your injury. Tennis elbow is an overuse injury, and the pain is caused by overload of the wrist extensor muscles, most commonly the extensor carpi radialis brevis. If you overload the muscle too much, it leads to small tears within the muscle and its tendon, weakening its structure. The more you ignore the pain and continue to use it, the weaker the tendon gets, which makes it easier to injure. This vicious cycle will not stop unless you give it a period of protection and optimal loading. I hope this has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.